Liverpool transfer news today. Shock Chiesa decision, Salah future, Diaz shock. Welcome to LFC Transfer Daily News. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Why FSG £300 million is bad for Liverpool. There are a lot of things Liverpool's owners have got right since arriving at Anfield. One cannot deny the exponential growth Liverpool have been on under FSG's leadership in the last decade. From being on the brink of slipping out relevance to now being one of the major names in world football again. However, at times FSG's decisions will still raise eyebrows, including the club's latest agreement with Adidas over becoming Liverpool's next kit supplier. Liverpool plan shock Luis Diaz sale. This is in direct contrast to his heavily criticized performances last season, where the Colombian was noticeably lacking cutting edge. Despite rumors of potential moves to Barcelona and Paris Saint-Germain lingering throughout the summer, no contract talks proved successful. However, Diaz continues to attract attention and Liverpool could be planning a shock sale, despite his great form. Salah reveals huge clue about his future. Mo Salah recorded yet another assist for Liverpool against RB Leipzig last night. Granted, it was a header intended for goal that was definitely going in before Darwin Núñez pounced to help it on its way, but it was going to be another goal involvement for Salah regardless. That takes his tally for the season up to 14 goal involvements in just 12 games, split evenly between 7 goals and 7 assists. Yet the Egyptian cut a disgruntled figure when substituted on the 64th minute of the game, visibly frustrated. Liverpool ready to offload Chiesa. It appears Liverpool are nearing the point where they are already ready to cut their losses with Federico Chiesa. That is according to calciomercato.it, who claims that the Reds are open to loaning Chiesa back to Italy in January. At least, the article suggests they're willing to consider the option. We'll see what comes of it, but it appears Liverpool have a massive decision to make very soon. There's still a while to go here, and calciomercato.it is not the world's most reliable source. Still, there's no question that Liverpool must reconsider their Chiesa plans. It is a period of transition at Liverpool, despite the fact that the team are firing on all cylinders and sit at the top of the Premier League. A new head coach means a new approach towards players, and Arne Slot clearly places impetus on bringing youth players into the first team setup slowly. We have seen Trey Nyoni and Tyler Morton both make Champions League matchday squads, as well as select youngsters like Rio Ngumoha and Oakley Cannonier training with the first team as they look to make a step up in their age groups. Now TBR Football are reporting that Liverpool are keen on a young Italian star. How Florian Wirtz could change Liverpool's attack. Judging by Liverpool's results this season, there would be no reason to change the team at all. The Reds sit top of the Premier League and on the whole, the performances have supported what the tables say. Rumors of significant squad turnover are rife, however, with Mo Salah, Trent Alexander-Arnold and Virgil van Dijk out of contract at the end of the season. But it is not just in those positions, as a centre-forward replacement could be on the cards. And links to Bayer Leverkusen's attacking midfielder Florian Wirtz won't go away either. Wirtz presents an interesting proposition as he exists in a position that Liverpool don't really have currently in the team. With that in mind, we thought it worth exploring how Liverpool could change with Wirtz in the team should the rumoured £100 million transfer happen. Liverpool have an obvious Mohamed Salah replacement. The £1 million question at Liverpool remains the same as it has ever been. Well, for the last few years at least. As Mohamed Salah's contract trickles down and the prospect of him leaving the club increases with every passing day, just how on earth do you replace one of the best players on the planet? The answer is obvious: you give him a new contract. However, at this stage, with Salah free to negotiate with clubs from abroad in just a few months' time, Liverpool have to consider the possibility of him leaving the club. And if he does, who could replace him? The data seems to point towards an obvious choice. Why Arda Güler is the obvious replacement for Mohamed Salah. When you are thinking of replacements for Salah, the Turkish international probably doesn't seem like an exciting prospect. There is no denying for now Güler is not even close to the levels Salah has reached during his career at Anfield. The Real Madrid attacker is struggling to break into the starting 11 at the club, although admittedly, in his defense, he is competing with some of the best players in the world in his position. What is clear is that Güler has the exciting potential to get to the same level as Salah, and the data would suggest he also has a similar playing style to the Egyptian as well. That is according to SheSports database, where Anfield Watch has conducted a study to see who might be an obvious replacement for Salah, and Güler was an obvious choice based on the numbers. Noni Madueke may have been the top of the list for Anfield watchers' criteria, which included the player being left-footed, being capable of playing as an inside forward, having a similar style to Salah and being between the ages of 16 to 23 years old. However, the Chelsea forward is probably out of reach for the Reds. Conversely, Güler ticks all those boxes and he would likely be available and open to a move away from Real Madrid as well, considering his lack of playing time at the moment. Not to mention his positional rivals are not old either. The likes of Vinicius Jr., Rodrigo, Kylian Mbappe and Jude Bellingham are not exactly in the twilight of their careers right now. Therefore, it's hard to see where Güler's future lies with the Spanish giants, but Real Madrid's loss could be Liverpool's gain. After all, Güler is still just a teenager, meaning Arne Slot could mold him into whatever he wishes. Last season Güler averaged an impressive 0.92 goals per 90 for the Spanish giants in all competitions, basically a goal almost every 90 minutes he played in. That output is very similar to Salah, and it's exactly the criteria Richard Hughes and Michael Edwards will be looking for. Perhaps it's no surprise that Liverpool were in fact linked with a move for Güler this summer. Güler showcased he can be a leader during Euro 2024 while Liverpool scouts watched him in attendance, playing a key role in Turkey's run to the quarter-finals with 3 goal contributions in 5 matches. That too was Salah-esque. After all, the Egyptian has often led Liverpool and his national team on his shoulders. The fact that Güler can do this at just 19 years old makes his feats even more impressive. He is exactly the kind of under-the-radar prospect who Edwards and his data gurus would love. Thanks for watching. Like and comment. Subscribe.